Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I'm going to can a small batch of green beans tonight. I just did some jambalaya that I made for dinner in the carry canner, so I figured, well, since I have the carry out, I may as well do the green beans I picked today. So I have these green beans. I've washed them, cleaned them, broke them up. This is some bacon ends and pieces that I'm just going to render the fat and get them browned up a bit. And then I have some onion powder, garlic powder, some Better Than Bouillon ham flavored. You don't have to use this if you don't have it, or any ham bouillon you have, the Goya or whatever. But you don't have to have it. You can use some chicken broth or some of that chicken bouillon and make some broth, or just use water, and then some salt and pepper. Let me get something to stir that. So if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh, we're going to give away a cookbook. So let me run and get that cookbook. While this bacon is doing its thing. And you will still use green bean thymes, even though this has bacon in it, because this is used as seasoning. It's not a jar of bacon. It's just flavoring. So just because something has meat in it does not mean it will require meat thymes. Even soups with meat and beans are 60 minutes, and meat with the bone in it, chicken with the bone and stuff, it is not the 75-90 either. So just so you know, just because something has some bacon in it doesn't mean it has to go for 75 or 90 minutes. I'll be right back with the cookbook. Okay, so let me cover this pot. I don't want to mess up the cookbook. Okay, so this is the cookbook. Let me see if I can back you up. It's the Betty Crocker Ultimate Bisquick Cookbook, 323 delicious recipes for breakfast, dinner, dessert, and more. And you wouldn't have to use, and it's the exclusive deluxe edition, you would not have to use Bisquick. You could use any baking mix or some baking mix you make yourself. But these are used books, but this is in very good condition. Doesn't even really feel like it's been opened. Has pictures, but well, you can't even see. So it's a really nice book, and I'll show it again where you can see it better without a pot in the video. But these are used books that I purchased. I bought one for myself and one to give away. It's a hardcover. And so if you're interested, because I hit 3,500 subscribers, just put "I'm in" the comment section below, and I will draw the names of people who said I'm in and send you the book. So, see if I'm burning my bacon. I had promised that cookbook giveaway. And then totally forgot to show the book. Okay. So, that bacon is plenty done for now. We're going to add our green beans. Going to cover them in water, and the reason I'm doing this way is because I want to start getting a flavored broth. These are going to be like country style canned green beans. So get those flavorings off the bottom of your pot from the bacon. And this is totally to taste, so you can do as big a batch as you have green beans. This is what I'm getting every few days, so you know I don't have enough to do a big batch at once, but since the carry's out, get these going, that way I don't have to. Well, heck, I just made a mess. Put them in the freezer. That's onion powder, about a teaspoon, about a half a teaspoon of garlic powder, use a heaping teaspoon of the ham bouillon. You can use chicken bouillon, chicken broth, just water. Been drying some heirloom tomato seeds. Teaspoon of salt. Remember, there's salt in the bacon. There's probably salt in the bouillon. And I'm not going to cook these all the way. I'm just going to get them somewhat softened. And then put them in my jars. Some pepper, and that's to taste. If you don't like pepper, don't add pepper. So I'm going to let this come up to a bubble. Get those blanched a little bit, and then we're going to fill our jars. And I'll be doing them in the carry canner, but the times will be the same whether you use a carry canner or your pressure canner. So we will be back when we're loading our jars. So just let it cook. I forgot one thing. I'm going to add a smidge of sugar. Just a 3-finger pinch. Stir that in. Bring it to a boil. So we're going to be hot packing these. And sugar usually in a lot of southern cooking just balances out all the flavors. It's kind of like, you know, when you make chili, it'll be kind of bitter and stuff. You'll be going, what's missing? If you add some sugar, it'll balance out that chili powder and the cumin, and all those spices and seasonings. The same with salsa. Not to make it sweet, just to balance everything out. Balance out your acid or whatever. So I'm going to bring that to a bubble and then we will come back and fill the jars. Okay, our beans came to a bubble. So we are going to fill our jars. Pints process for 20 minutes, quarts 25. Fill them up to 1 inch of headspace. Probably get 2 jars out of this, and you could do this with frozen green beans. Add our juice, our broth. I've been doing jambalaya. So I made that for dinner. And then I've done smothered chicken, smoked chicken, did the strawberry jam, and taste your broth when you season it. You could start out with half the seasonings I did, so you can season it to your taste. I used canning salt. Gonna have to wipe our rims with vinegar because this does have fat in it. I wonder if I've got a jelly jar handy. For the rest of these beans that I could do with potatoes. Because I don't think there's a pint's worth there. Let's see. And then I could just do this smaller jar with some potatoes when I open them up. We do not want to waste anything. And there we have it. A little too much juice there. So there we go. 2 pints in an 8-ounce. Make sure everybody's debubbled well. And those will be yummy in the winter. Okay. Let's get our vinegar. Washed all the dishes while those were coming to a boil. And now I have to wash that pot and stuff. This is my last project of the night, but somebody had asked if I would show canning the Southern style green beans. And the way they're coming in, it's just going to have to be small batches because it was so hot this summer. But I tell you what, if it doesn't freeze, I'll get watermelon and cantaloupe. To finish off the season. Can't believe how many watermelons are out there. Everything made a comeback very late in the year. So I don't know if we can hold on for 30 days. We'll need less than that. Maybe 15 for the watermelons because they're already fairly big, but they can take 30 to 45 days to mature. Put on our lids and then put these in your pressure canner. 20 minutes pints, 25 minutes quarts, and I will show these to you hot when they come out of the canner. I'm using the electric canner, so I don't ever demonstrate it. It's too much controversy. So I'll see you when these come out. Okay, our green beans are done. Oh, I'm going to get a paper towel. And there are our green beans. I don't know if you can see them there. And you could use the Sylvia's green seasoning or the Badia green seasoning. You don't have to use the ham broth. You can use chicken broth, water, whatever you have. If you have a bunch of green beans at the holidays, you could boil your ham bone if you have ham. So there's a lot of ways you can do these Southern style green beans and can them up. boil that bone like I did for the collards. Boil it first for a while. You can add diced onions, all kinds of ways to do southern style green beans. So this is my little batch, and hopefully I get some more out there before it freezes this year. There's still some coming along. If not, I can just blanch them as they come in and pop them in the freezer and either do this or whatever. So anyways, I hope you all are doing well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And I will see you all in the next video. You stay safe, you stay healthy.